Hello friends, welcome to Single Player. What are the best M-rated games on PS5? The PlayStation 5 is a powerful console that offers a wide range of games for different tastes and preferences. Whether you are looking for action, adventure, horror, or something else, the PS5 has something for you. But if you are looking for games that are not afraid to challenge you with mature themes, intense violence, or dark humor, then you might want to check out some of the best M-rated games on PS5. M-rated games are games that are intended for mature audiences only, meaning they may contain content that is unsuitable for children or sensitive players. These games may feature graphic depictions of blood, gore, nudity, sexual content, strong language, drug use, or other controversial topics. M-rated games are not necessarily bad or immoral, but they are designed to appeal to a specific audience that enjoys a more realistic, gritty, or edgy gaming experience. So, without further ado, let's begin our quest. In this video, you'll find a list of the top 15 best M-rated games on PS5. Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate is a fantastic fighting game that delivers stunning graphics, smooth gameplay, and a rich roster of characters. Whether you are a fan of the series or a newcomer, you will find something to enjoy in this game. You can play through 2 engaging story campaigns that feature time travel, alternate realities, and epic battles. You can also customize your fighters with thousands of skins, weapons, and gear. You can challenge other players online or offline, or test your skills in various modes like Towers of Time, Crypt, and Classic Towers. One of the best features of Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate is that it is fully optimized for the PS5. You can experience the game in 4K dynamic resolution, enhanced visuals, and significantly improved loading times. Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate is the definitive edition of one of the best fighting games ever made. It is a must-have for any PS5 owner who loves action, gore, and fun. Sifu is a game that will make you feel like a true martial arts master. It is a stylish yet gritty beat-em-up, featuring visceral hand-to-hand combat in a contemporary urban setting. You play as a young kung fu student who seeks revenge for the murder of his family, using a mysterious amulet that brings him back to life every time he dies. The game's combat system is fluid, responsive, and satisfying. You can use a variety of moves, combos, counters, and special attacks to take down your enemies, as well as weapons and environmental objects. The game's animation is smooth and realistic, and every hit feels impactful. The game's story is simple but engaging, and you can learn more about your targets and their motives by collecting clues and evidence throughout each level. The game's art direction is beautiful, and the soundtrack is excellent. Sifu is a game that will challenge you, reward you, and immerse you in the world of Kung Fu. It is one of the best martial arts games ever made. The Last of Us Part 2 is a masterpiece of storytelling, gameplay, and graphics that pushes the boundaries of what a video game can achieve. It is a sequel that not only surpasses the original, but also challenges the player to confront the moral ambiguity and emotional consequences of their actions. The PS5 upgrade enhances the already stunning visuals with smoother performance and faster loading times, making this one of the best-looking and best-playing games on the console. The game follows Ellie and Abby, 2 women on opposite sides of a brutal conflict in a post-apocalyptic world. Their paths cross in a tragic way, setting them on a collision course that will test their loyalties, beliefs, and humanity. The game explores themes of revenge, redemption, and empathy through a gripping narrative that spans multiple locations and perspectives. The gameplay is tense, immersive, and varied, offering stealth, combat, exploration, and puzzle solving. The game also features a rich cast of characters, a haunting soundtrack, and a stunning level of detail and realism. The Last of Us Part 2 is a game that will stay with you long after you finish it. It is a game that deserves to be played by anyone who appreciates the art and craft of video games. Metro Exodus is a game that deserves your attention if you are looking for a thrilling and immersive adventure in a post-apocalyptic world. The game takes you on an epic journey across Russia, where you will encounter various factions, mutants, and environmental hazards. You will have to scavenge for resources, craft weapons and equipment, and stealthily or violently deal with your enemies. The game offers a lot of freedom and choice in how you approach each situation, and your decisions will have consequences for the story and the characters. The PS5 version of Metro Exodus is a significant upgrade from the PS4 version, as it utilizes the full potential of the new hardware. The game runs at 60 FPS in 4K resolution, with stunning ray tracing and global illumination effects that make the world look more realistic and dynamic. The game also supports 3D audio and the DualSense controller features, which enhance the immersion and feedback of the gameplay. You will feel the recoil, reloads, and resistance of each weapon, as well as the environmental interactions such as rowing, driving, or operating machinery. Metro Exodus is a game that will make you feel like you are really there, in the harsh and beautiful wasteland of Russia. Control Ultimate Edition is a stunning showcase of the power and potential of the PS5. The game delivers a thrilling and immersive experience that combines excellent gameplay, rich storytelling, and breathtaking visuals. Whether you choose the graphics mode or the performance mode, you will be amazed by the level of detail and realism that the game offers. The ray tracing effects add a new dimension to the already impressive environments, and the 60 frames per second option makes the action smooth and responsive. The game also makes good use of the PS5's features, such as the adaptive triggers and the 3D audio. The triggers give you a realistic feedback of your weapons and abilities, while the audio enhances the atmosphere and tension of the game. The game also supports fast loading times and cross-save functionality, making it easy to jump in and out of the game. Control Ultimate Edition is a must-have for PS5 owners who enjoy action-adventure games with a touch of weirdness. It is one of the best examples of how a next-gen upgrade can transform a game into something even more spectacular. Deathloop is a game that combines the thrill of a time-looping mystery with the exhilaration of a stylish shooter. You play as Colt, a man who is trapped in a repeating day on an island full of eccentric and deadly enemies. Your goal is to break the loop by killing 8 targets, known as Visionaries, before midnight. But you are not alone. Juliana, a rival assassin, is hunting you down and trying to stop you. You can also play as Juliana and invade other players' games, adding a layer of unpredictability and challenge. The game is a masterpiece of design, blending elements from Arcane Studios' previous titles such as Dishonored and Prey, as well as other influences such as BioShock and Hitman. The gameplay is fluid and responsive, allowing you to use a variety of weapons and powers to create your own approach. The island of Blackreef is a rich and immersive world, full of secrets and surprises. The story is captivating and humorous, with excellent voice acting and dialogue. The game also has a mature rating, which means it contains violence, blood, gore, sexual themes, strong language, and drug use. Deathloop is a game that will keep you hooked and entertained for hours, as you discover new ways to kill your targets and unravel the mystery behind the loop. Final Fantasy XVI is a stunning game that delivers a captivating story, thrilling combat, and breathtaking visuals. The game is rated M for mature, which means it contains violence, blood, language, and sexual themes. However, these elements are not gratuitous, but rather serve to enhance the realism and immersion of the game world. The game follows the adventures of Clive Rosfield, a young knight who is bound to a powerful phoenix named Phoenix. Clive must protect his brother Joshua, who is the dominant of Phoenix and can wield its fiery magic. Along the way, he will face enemies, allies, and mysteries that will shape the fate of the continent of Valisthea. The game offers a dynamic and responsive combat system that allows players to switch between weapons, skills, and summons. The game also features stunning graphics that showcase the power of the PS5 console. Final Fantasy XVI is a game that fans of the series and newcomers alike will enjoy and appreciate. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut is a masterpiece of storytelling, gameplay, and visual design. It is a game that immerses you in the world of feudal Japan, where you must fight to defend your home from the Mongol invasion. You play as Jin Sakai, a samurai who must adapt to new ways of combat and stealth to become the Ghost, a legendary warrior who strikes fear into the hearts of his enemies. The game offers a rich and diverse open-world environment, where you can explore the beautiful landscapes of Tsushima and the mysterious island of Iki. You can also engage in thrilling sword-based combat, where you must master different stances and techniques to overcome various foes. The game also features a co-op mode, where you can team up with other players to take on challenging missions and raids. The PS5 version of the game enhances the experience with stunning 4K resolution, 60 FPS performance, haptic feedback, and 3D audio. Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut is a must-play for fans of samurai action and epic adventure. Yakuza Like a Dragon is a brilliant RPG that reinvents the series' formula with a turn-based combat system, a new cast of characters, and a sprawling Yokohama setting. The game is full of humor, drama, and action, with a thrilling story that keeps you hooked until the end. The PS5 version offers a smooth 60 FPS mode that makes the gameplay more fluid and responsive, as well as a high-quality mode that enhances the visuals and lighting. The game also supports cross-save with the PS4 version, so you can continue your adventure on the new console without losing your progress. If you are looking for a fun and immersive RPG with a lot of personality, Yakuza Like a Dragon is the game for you. You will laugh, cry, and cheer as you follow Ichiban Kasuga and his friends on their quest for justice and redemption. The game has so much to offer, from engaging side quests and minigames to deep character customization and job system. The game also tackles some mature themes, such as homelessness, corruption, and betrayal, with sensitivity and nuance. Yakuza Like a Dragon is a game that celebrates the joy of video games and the power of friendship. Cyberpunk 2077 is a game that deserves a second chance. After a rocky launch in 2020, the developers have worked hard to fix the bugs and glitches, and to deliver a stunning next-generation update for PlayStation 5. The PS5 version of Cyberpunk 2077 is not only visually stunning, but also immersive and responsive, thanks to the amazing features of the DualSense controller. If you are a fan of sci-fi, action, and role-playing games, you will love Cyberpunk 2077. The game offers a rich and diverse open world, where you can explore, customize, and interact with various characters and factions. The game also features a compelling story, with multiple endings and choices that matter. The Phantom Liberty expansion adds a new storyline that expands the lore and introduces new gameplay mechanics. Cyberpunk 2077 is a mature game that deals with themes such as violence, sexuality, and corruption, but it also offers a lot of fun and freedom for the players. Cyberpunk 2077 is a game that you should not miss. Demon's Souls is a masterpiece of a remake that delivers a challenging and rewarding gameplay experience on the PS5. The game looks stunning with its enhanced graphics, ray tracing effects, and dynamic lighting and shadows. The game also takes advantage of the PS5's fast SSD and adaptive triggers to create a smooth and immersive experience. Demon's Souls is not a game for the faint of heart, as it will test your skills, patience, and perseverance with its unforgiving enemies, bosses, and environments. But if you are willing to face the challenge, you will be rewarded with a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction that few games can match. The game also features an intriguing story and setting that will keep you hooked throughout your journey. The Kingdom of Boletaria is a dark and mysterious place, filled with secrets, lore, and memorable characters. The game lets you explore the world at your own pace, and discover its hidden mysteries and surprises. Demon's Souls is a game that respects your intelligence and creativity, and lets you play the way you want to play. Resident Evil 4 is a masterpiece of survival horror that has been remade for the PS5 with stunning graphics, enhanced gameplay, and new content. The game follows Leon S. Kennedy, a former Raccoon City police officer, as he travels to a rural village in Spain to rescue the president's daughter from a cult of infected villagers. Along the way, he faces hordes of enemies, puzzles, and bosses, as well as a mysterious woman named Ada Wong. The PS5 version of Resident Evil 4 preserves the essence of the original game while introducing modernized features that make it more immersive and enjoyable. The game supports the DualSense wireless controller's vibration function and trigger effect, which add realism and feedback to the combat. The game also features crouching and stealth kills, knife parrying and durability, and side quests that expand the story and gameplay. The game removes the quick-time events that were present in the original version, making the cutscenes more cinematic and less frustrating. The game also updates Ashley's gameplay mechanics, making her more useful and less annoying. Resident Evil 4 is a must-play game for fans of the genre and newcomers alike. It is one of the best games ever made, and the PS5 remake makes it even better. It is a game that will keep you on the edge of your seat with its thrilling action, horror, and atmosphere. God of War Ragnarok is a masterpiece of storytelling, gameplay, and graphics that will keep you hooked from start to finish. The combat is fluid, dynamic, and satisfying, with a variety of weapons, skills, and enemies to challenge you. The game also offers a rich and diverse world to explore, with secrets, puzzles, and side quests that add depth and replay value to the game. God of War Ragnarok is not only a worthy sequel to the critically acclaimed God of War 2018, but also one of the best games ever made for the PlayStation 5. The game delivers an emotional and thrilling story that explores the themes of family, faith, and freedom. The game also showcases the amazing talent and vision of Santa Monica Studio, who have created a game that pushes the boundaries of what is possible on the PS5. God of War Ragnarok is a must-play for fans of action-adventure games, Norse mythology, and cinematic storytelling. The game is rated M for mature due to its intense violence, blood and gore, strong language, and nudity. Elden Ring is a masterpiece of a game that combines the best elements of fantasy, action, and role-playing. It is a game that will challenge you, immerse you, and reward you with a rich and captivating story and world. If you are a fan of games like Dark Souls, The Witcher, or The Lord of the Rings, you will love Elden Ring. The game is rated mature for its intense and realistic combat, which involves blood, violence, and some profanity. However, the game also gives you options to customize your experience, such as turning off blood and gore, adjusting the difficulty level, and choosing your character's appearance and skills. The game also supports online multiplayer, where you can cooperate or compete with other players from around the world. Elden Ring is a game that respects your choices and preferences, and lets you explore its vast and beautiful world at your own pace. Grand Theft Auto V is a masterpiece of open-world gaming that has been enhanced and expanded for the PlayStation 5. The game offers stunning visuals, faster loading, immersive controls, and 3D audio that make the experience of exploring Los Santos and Blaine County more realistic and engaging than ever before. Whether you are playing the epic story mode, the online multiplayer, or the new exclusive content, you will find something to enjoy in this vast and varied game. GTA 5 PS5 is not for the faint of heart, as it contains mature themes, violence, language, and humor that may offend some players. However, if you are looking for a game that challenges you, entertains you, and surprises you, then GTA 5 PS5 is the perfect choice. The game is rated M for mature by the ESRB, which means it is suitable for players aged 17 and older. GTA 5 PS5 is a game that deserves to be played by every fan of the genre, as it is one of the best games ever made. Okay friends, so that was our version of the top 15 best M-rated games on PS5. If you have any questions, suggestions, criticisms, or in your opinion there are other best PS5 action-adventure games that should be on that list, don't hesitate to write them down in the comments below. Of course, we will provide more game information in the future, so subscribe and keep watching Single Player to get other interesting game information from us. Thanks for watching and see you next time.